All right, we can get to that another day, because I know everyone's waiting for this article that came out in the Idaho Statesman.
Yes.
And the dude from Buffalo saying funniest thing he's ever read or seen in print.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. Of course, it concerns Jocktober. You know Jocktober? We do it during October. We pick a station around the country that's doing some of that regular type radio. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. We got a phone call. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we featured a show. It was Randy and Alana, and they were from where were they from? Like Idaho?
Yes.
Yeah,
I guess, because like I said, when we're done with these shows, we're done with them. We even forget their names.
One and done. And done.
And with that said, we're done with this radio show.
Yeah,
we've taken this one as far as you can.
Well, apparently, I don't think our Jocktober went over very well.
No,
with them or this Michael Deeds from the Idaho Statesman, who wrote a little story about this. 104.3 FM hosts survive Opie and Anthony attack.
I'm going to request an apology from...
Yes.
No, I'm not even joking.
Which is hilarious. I just read the headline. Opie's already requesting an apology from the writer.
Well, not from the right. Let me think. Certainly an apology from Alana.
Yeah. Yes.
Why are you laughing, Sam?
You want an apology from Alana, from Randy and Alana?
I'm not doing this for laughs.
Well, I know that's not, but it's making me laugh. We said such horrible things about her.
Why don't you ask me why? Instead of laughing.
You're right. I did the wrong. I would love to know why.
I will guarantee that Randy and Alana haven't had ink in many, many moons.
You know what? You're probably right.
And they're excited. Because I remember the days when we would get fucking destroyed in print, and we're like, holy shit, we're in print.
I know.
And I know that's what they're thinking, Sam. I'm sorry.
Be like, who cares? We're in print. Fuck what they said about us. Fuck what they said about us.
Spotlight's on them.
Yep.
The article's a bit harsh.
At least a thank you.
I want an apology or a thank you.
Okay.
And I would like someone to call the station and ask for that.
Okay.
I like the writer, by the way, did a pretty good job. Use of what is it? Adjectives, very good.
Yep.
I believe.
That's eviscerate.
Yeah. Eviscerate.
That's a good word.
Well, this is his take on what happened when we did Jocktober featuring Randy and Alana from KAWO in Idaho. One word comes to mind while listening to satellite radio hosts Opie and Anthony eviscerate Randy and Alana last week, inciting a cockroach-like listener assault that forced them to shut down their Facebook page. They had to shut down their Facebook page. Wow. I guess that's the word.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Why didn't he? All right, whatever.
Yeah, well. Yeah. As in the country station's name, wow, wow, wow. The vulgar 48-minute annihilation is beyond mean and crude.
And this is what's great about the media. He's outraged, right?
He's outraged.
But in parentheses,
it
says you can listen to it on my blog, but be warned, it's pretty repugnant.
Repugnant.
He wants everyone to go to his blog. And he's using us to get there.
Oh, yeah. It's also one of the craziest things that has ever happened to the morning duo. Now, that doesn't surprise me much because I can't really imagine anything crazy going on.
Can you imagine what the second craziest
Idaho
thing happened?
Yeah, it's probably a big drop-off.
You think?
Big drop-off. While doing their own radio show, right? Randy and Alana simultaneously had to stave off an online attack from hordes of Opie and Anthony listeners. Hordes! The barbarian horde from Gladiator. Yeah. Hordes of Opie and Anthony listeners out for blood on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Which, by the way, we had nothing to do with officially.
Yeah, like we never coach the audience to do things. They take it upon themselves to entertain themselves in whatever way they deem fit or unfit. It was hard, Alana says.
Oh, no.
Now there's quotes. I guess he did interview them, so this is kind of
Alana, very excited to be interviewed.
when that phone rang.
Oh, fuck.
Is Alana there? Yeah. Yes, Alana, this is Michael Deeds from the Idaho Statesman. We'd like to get an interview with you. Oh, well. What's this about? Is this about our
bake sale?
our bake sale that we did?
Our
Or
wow
some-
bake sale?
Yes, is it? No, actually, it's about the annihilation that went down where you were eviscerated. Oh, it was hard, Alana said. There were a couple of times I was bawling my eyes out because
Sorry.
because it just hurt. I would be bawling, and then we'd have to quick go on the air. And I'd, quick blow my nose, dry my tears, and suck it up to get on the air.
That's terrific. That's terrific. You can act like a man. What's the matter with you? Okay, faggot. What's next?
All right, I know you do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's because we don't feel too good about ourselves.
Yeah.
So we lash out.
It's the only reason we do this is
Right.
because we have such low self-esteem and self-image that we have to knock other people down in order to feel good. You should feel sorry for us.
Yep.
By the way. She said, imagine her crying, right? And there's poor Randy just trying to console her. She's crying her eyes out. And Randy's got to go Alana, we're going
But
back on.
she's the devil.
She's the devil.
The other dude should be crying because he's the angel.
I don't
The
get
devil
it,
shouldn't be
Opie.
crying.
I'm starting to think she's not too devilish.
By the way, Kevin from Connecticut, who wants to make it perfectly clear that he wasn't the Kevin from Connecticut that called the show, because I guess he's getting attacked for being horrible.
Oh, is he?
So he's really mad. So I think everyone with a bad phone call should now be called Kevin from Connecticut. He writes on his Twitter, Kevin from Con with 2 N's. Michael Deed's last story was about a potato that looked like Lucille Ball.
No way, really? I don't doubt it, but if it's Idaho...
Kevin's a funny guy, but I think he also states the facts when he needs to.
Idaho is the potato capital.
Did Michael Deeds actually go from a potato?
Kevin's saying no, he was just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Very funny because it could have been.
Yeah, easily.
It easily could have been. If you write for the Idaho Statesman, something tells me you're digging for stories.
It's okay that the joke is on me, but I would believe that is very possible.
That wasn't something that was out of the realm of possibility.
He appears to be the entertainment reporter.
Oh.
Because he wrote
Boy, is
things
he
like,
entertaining with this article.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
yeah.
great. Okay, where were we? She was on the
blowing your
YouTube.
nose.
Yeah, it's hard on the air.
Yeah.
Remember, she's the one on the billboard with the devil horns, too.
There you go.
He even wrote that.
All right, good.
Yeah.
We agree with Michael Deeds.
The Bizarre Beatdown was part of an Opie and Anthony show segment known as Jocktober. It's supposedly a celebration of craptastic radio from around this great nation of ours.
Wait, he's editorializing there. He writes it's supposedly. No, it is.
It is. Yes.
There's no doubt about it.
No.
It's a celebration. Not for everyone.
No. But that is how we present it in the opening sounder for it. Is craptastic radio, yeah. Opie and Anthony, who are heard across these United States and Canada.
Damn, it sounds like a big show.
I know. Basically spend an hour ripping a local market to show to shreds with the elegance of a honey badger. Little honey badger thing.
Oh, Michael.
Something tells me Michael Deeds may be a listener.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a listener.
Oh, yeah.
October 11th was Randy and Scott and Alana Lynn Day.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. By the time a supposed Sirius XM listener, probably a radio producer, phoned the Boise station to alert it of the surprise attention, the Randy and Alana Facebook page was being ravaged with comments. I've heard posted comments. Yeah. You make a comment. Not ravaged by comments, but initially... we started just blocking users and taking some down, Randy says. Randy's turn now. Then it became too much to keep up with. The stupidity and vulgarity, which hit jaw-dropping proportions.
Did they get the picture of the guy masturbating with shit?
With shit?
I would imagine they did, yeah.
I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
I did see it.
But I don't. All these shows are the same to me.
Yeah.
Do they get that particular picture?
I mean, the guy who does it kind of does it to everyone's
Oh,
faces.
Yeah, I
I
think
would imagine.
it's like everything.
Okay.
Again, like I want to reiterate, we never tell the listeners to do anything. Well, this is something that was brand new to Jocktober this year.
As a matter of fact, more than one show this year, I've gone to their Facebook page just to show you more pictures. And
Yeah.
before we even know what the Facebook page is, the fans have already started leaving comments.
Started leaving stuff. So this is something, of course, the fans of the Opie and Anthony show, they have free will, my friends.
And if you were to ask me, I would say we're done with these people.
These people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's always the next show to go to.
It's right
They're
here.
busy.
I don't care.
E-Rock hates the next show we're going to feature.
He's going to be leaving Facebook comments on the next show.
Oh, yeah, he will. All right. Hit jaw-dropping.
Yeah, jaw-dropping proportions.
Yeah.
It was unlike anything I've ever seen or experienced in my life, Alana says. Now, that is a bold statement.
Sure is.
That's worse than anything.
Did she live through 9/11? She must have.
I would think. I would think maybe being, goofed
asked-
on about your rotundness is a little less
I've
horrid than watching the towers fall.
I've lost people close to me in my life,
course.
but the 9/11 thing is still the number one.
Yeah,
Let me
Unless
through
this-
that.
It's a biggie.
Unless this is the show who found out about Hulk Hogan in 9/11. Again, I don't know
That's
what
true.
show that
Hulk
was.
Hogan with the leg drop on the building.
Yeah.
That's what's irresponsible and cruel about Opie and Anthony's otherwise potentially humorous gag. Sure, these profane clowns can sit around in a New York studio hammering universally cheesy morning radio.
So he's basically calling
He really is
his whole
saying what
local
it is.
fucking show cheesy.
He calls it like he sees it.
Cheesy morning radio.
But Opie and Anthony are nothing compared to their listeners, and they know it.
Wow.
Once encouraged,
He's right there.
which they weren't really, they weren't encouraged.
No, we didn't encourage.
Once encouraged, the online denizens, yes, will feast on any targeted morning show's online presence like hissing cockroaches on a carcass.
What?
You are all hissing cockroaches on a carcass.
The cockroaches, like...
Maggots. I don't know about
I don't know if they would dig a carcass.
Crazy. It's not the bit that I think either one of us were bothered by, Randy says. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, that's kind of funny. I could pick any morning show in America and make fun of it for an hour. That's not what bothered us. It was the cyber attacks from their fans. They call themselves pests.
Damn, this guy knows a lot about our show.
Yeah. For Randy and Alana, lines of decency got crossed.
Oh, boy.
Now, I guess there was something that happened with the.
Did we know this?
Listen, I didn't know this.
I don't think I knew this either.
I didn't know this, and
To be completely honest.
I'm not goofing on anything, but he says, my youngest daughter has Down syndrome. That's Randy. And one of their fans said, and I quote from the site, "Your retarded kid is the reason I support Planned Parenthood." Now, that's a listener being very crude, very rude. And I personally do not... I do not want to be party to something like that. So we move on to page 2. Good. But people were offended. Alana felt the brunt of the brutality. Now, this is something I can get behind. Opie and Anthony picked on her weight. Their listeners made awful sexual comments.
I'm not supposed to laugh. I got to pinch myself. Where do you pinch yourself to make you not laugh?
I don't know.
Where?
Ball bag.
Ball bag?
Pinch your ball
I
bag.
don't know. The ball bag has that tough skin, man.
It really is. It's like a real... They need to package those things right.
I'm gonna try to bite the inside of my cheek because
Do
I
that.
should not find this funny.
Awful sexual comments. And I guess now we're quoting her. Yeah. I'm still getting some emails, she says, like, I'll open it and it will say, Alana, I want to rape you. Or sometimes it says, hey, C-word, I want to rape you. There's a lot of raping going on in the email.
She was very badly raped, you see.
So she didn't like those comments. And again,
I think Alana should know that. I don't think they mean they actually want to do that.
no, first of all, Alana, no one knows you. No one knows you.
Right.
This isn't a personal attack to an Alana that anyone knows. It is the persona that we portrayed on the air through clips and through descriptions of yours and Randy's show. Mm-hmm. I mean, me, Opie, everybody, Sam on the shit show. We all have our personalities, and then we have our radio persona, which is based on our personalities, but it goes off on these little tangents and peripheral little outlets that we don't take home with us.
It's certainly outrageous. I can acknowledge that.
Yes.
What I find funny about this is she was just going about her day.
Just trying to go about her day.
Next thing you know, she's got to deal with horrific shit.
Horrific sexual
That's what makes me
innuendo.
laugh. I don't think...
And fat jokes.
I don't think rape is funny.
It's the
to be honest
over-the-top
with
that ventures into absurdity that it can just not be taken seriously by anyone.
Because you know her email is
absurd. Yeah, it is.
You know her email is so basic. You know that break you did on minivans was terrific.
Hey, can you do something?
Or the best
Dunkin'
coffee
Donuts?
in Idaho was wonderful because I agree with you. And next thing you know, it's like all this horrific shit coming in. That's what makes me laugh. But she has to deal with that.
And she's got to deal with that.
But the rape thing, you know.
And again, the listeners will do what they do. Exhausted and reeling, Randy and Alana managed to turn the experience into positive the next day.
Yeah.
They focused their show on cyberbullying's effects on kids.
Damn, I wish I had an echo behind your voice for that.
Cyberbullying. Cyberbullies' effects on kids.
He said, I can smell your cunt.
Whoa, hey.
Now, what is... Come on now.
Uncalled for?
Cyberbullying against kids?
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Oh,
yeah.
Boy, okay.
I'd be into that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Randy. Well, that was all happening.
Oh, dear Lord Jesus, this ain't happening, man. This can't be happening, man. This isn't happening.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
They did a cyberbullying show. That's good. We gave them show prep.
I'm getting some intel here, sir.
Are you?
You want to finish the article before I get some intel?
Sure.
Sean, stay right there, sir.
Keep it up there. The thing I come away with from Randy Says is the fact that if a couple of aging shock jocks in New York don't like our show, then we're doing something right because they're not the target demo.
Listen, douchebag. First of all, you're older than us, so what are you talking about aging?
And I think your demo's probably older than we are anyway.
Right. You're an aging guy in Idaho doing radio. That's pathetic.
Yeah. Adds Alana. Now you just have to laugh it off. Oh, really? Were you laughing it off? Because if you let it get to you, you'll just curl up in a ball at your house, a giant ball, with maybe your two cats and your dog surrounding you and cry. Oh, sure, she's got cats and dog, of course. She looks like a cat and dog person. She laughs. It's a radio guffaw, that familiar, often over-the-top expression of hilarity that fills morning shows in cities everywhere. Oh, the fake laugh. Right. It's good to hear she's still able to do it.
Damn.
Alana,
it's a hell of an end.
Randy, you made it through. Congrats. It's a rite of passage. Don't take it so personally.
You're safe for at least a year.
Yeah, don't worry.
Although this article has somewhat cemented them for next year's Jocktober.
I think it's an automatic nomination. They're automatically in.
I've noticed
for next year.
Sam is extremely lazy with Jocktober this year. We're doing all the same shows from last year.
We're not. We've not only have we brought new
Is this
shows,
a new show?
No. I told you. that we have
Today's show is not a new show.
It's not a new show either?
Was yesterday's show a new show?
Scott and Todd? No,
of course not.
Do you want to do a Jocktober without Scott? Well, they're new shows of the show we've done before.
I was just reading. Her cat. I gotta read because people are talking about it. Her cat scratch at her clit hood, looking for the old fishy smell.
Well, that's...
You people are see. They're just. It's the listeners that are worse than we could ever be.
Tell Roland to cancel DL. Because if we have DL in here, we can't do Jocktober, and we need to do Jocktober today.
Yeah, we need to. So we apologize, but get rolling, get right on that.
Get right on it.
Pen an apology.
Thank you.
Send it right out. Stat.
And here's some intel coming in.
I believe at the time, I just looked at it.
Sean in North Dakota. Sean.
Yeah, technically, all these pest attacks started on the Jackie, Tony, and Donnie Jocktober. When they found out you guys were doing Jocktober about them, they made some stupid comment about Opie's hair, and he laughed it off, but he said attack. We were listening on Pal Talk and that kind of confirmed it. And
but Alana didn't make fun of my hair.
Yeah, but they didn't say
No,
attack
no,
every
I know
show.
that. I'm saying all of them, though.
But that doesn't mean attack everything we talk about.
Yeah, it does, Sam.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm very sensitive about my hair.
What happened was the next day you guys were in court.
Everybody pays.
Everyone pays.
One person made fun of your hair. Everyone
pays.
Well, the next day you guys were in court.
It doesn't help that my... Yeah, go ahead.
And Sam were kind of rehashing what happened to Jackie, Tony, and Donnie. It got brought up again, blood got in the water, and now we're just kind of having fun on Facebook.
Yeah,
I guess we didn't say to go to Facebook, so you guys will do what you're going to do. We learned years ago we can't control you fuckers.
Yeah, you guys are out of fucking control. You got to go to Joe because he told me about this.
Is this true?
Yes, and I forgot it was Alana.
No.
Yes, this happened.
All right.
Joe.
Yo.
Yeah, what happened now with Alana from the Randy and Alana morning show?
Evidently, her mommy called me. She actually wanted to speak with, quote unquote, anyone in that animal's family.
So she got a hold of you?
Yeah, she called me at home. She actually called me on my home phone. She looked up the last name.
Wow.
I didn't get in touch with me really. But the woman started out as saying that you left quite an impression.
Ah. I always try to do that with my radio work.
She went straight for you. I mean, she really didn't mention the show or the listeners right away. And I kind of played with her for a little while. As you know, I have it on my phone. I can't play it, but
yeah.
I'll end up posting it somewhere. She was telling me that you were vile, vulgar, rude, and nasty to her daughter, who has struggled.
I've had a lot of mothers tell me the same thing. Dating.
Usually the women are a little younger, though.
That's true.
First thing I asked her,
Thinner too.
I had no idea who it was. First thing I asked her was how old her daughter is, and she said that her daughter was 30. So at that point, I started asking her the reasons or what my brother, who is the black sheep of the family, and has actually, I was just, look, I gave her the business. I said that you were, I said, I know we have a problem with him.
You were selling me out to this broad?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I said he's been institutionalized several times, and that he had...
institutionalized? You asshole.
Psychological problems his entire life.
Holy shit.
I kind of got her on my side. She was becoming very, I gained her confidence, and well, then in the end, I just kind of let her have it. But yeah, I wish there was some way I could get you the tape.
Was she? But she was saying that her daughter was very upset.
Yeah, she said. Well, she actually said, I said, what was it that the animal said, about your daughter that upset her so much? So, well. My daughter has struggled for many years with and so with what? Is she disabled and so on? With her weight.
Oh yeah, struggled with her weight. Shut your mouth. Oh, hello.
I don't believe people actually ever struggle with their weight because you could always wire your jaw shut.
That's true.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
If you're struggling that much, then
wire your jaw shut, and then you just you can actually be a ventriloquist at the same time. You should have seen the other guy. Fargo.
So do we get an apology or what?
Joe is...
where are we at with the apology?
And I feel like since...
And the thank you.
Joe's phone petered out for a bit there, I guess.
I'm in Ohio, actually. I'm driving out to Indiana. We're playing tonight.
Right.
Oh, damn.
The woman was, she sounded nice enough, but come on, it's the lady, it's the DJ's mommy calling. You should have just put her on the phone with mom.
Yeah, right.